After Dad passed away, Mum was cleaning up some of his stuff and she stumbled across this. It's a 1960s model, the Empress of Australia. I've photocopied it, I've opened it. It is intact. It had been stored in a shed for, well, 60s. You can do the sums of 60 odd years. The instructions were there, but just be very gentle with them. They were damaged, so I've actually photocopied them so I can not damage them any further. But what's very cool about it is you take the pieces out, all the pieces are there, the base, the frame, all the little bits and bobs. But in the bottom of the box, it's got the decals. In the bottom of the box is this cool little, got a lot of shadow in there, cool little book. The Empress of Australia. The Empress of Australia used to do the ferry run from Sydney to Hobart. It's got a little explanatory story. But it's got the program and then it's got all the fees. So how much it used to cost you and what you could do, vehicles, passenger rates, all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to get the air compressor out for the paint and try and paint him up a little bit. We've got some colours and yeah, we'll keep you informed how progress goes. Okay, we got the stands done, we got the hole together, got all the bits out, started to do some of the spot painting. And yeah, anyway, we've got to work out. So this top half is a yellow ochre and then the bottom half is a browny red. So looking at all my different paints and things to work out how to do that tomorrow and then start to put together the top structure.
What you doing?
Trying to paint a model.
Huh?
Using an air compressor, which I'm not very good at. It's very much learned by doing. Well, I got the air compressor out and have done the top half of the hull. Yeah, it's not too bad. That's about the third time I've used the little paint compressor and still teaching myself. I'm terrible trouble with working out the consistency of the mix. So anyway, no, we'll get there. So it's a yellow. The instructions, because they were damaged, some of the colours are a bit hard to pick up what they're meant to be. But it was they called it a yellow ochre anyway. I had a yellow on hand. So I will be happy with that. I don't think it'll need another coat, but we'll let it dry and then we'll go from there. Okay, I got the masking tape off and she's dry. Doesn't look too shabby if I do say so myself. So I'm going to tape it up and put the base on now and see how it looks. Okay, spray's done, so we will finish with the air compressor. I've cleaned it all up. We'll have a look what it looks like when we take the tape off. I've got the third deck on, only one more bit to go, and got him painted. So we got the instructions there, so we've started to do some of the other bits. So we'll put the next piece on, and then he's not yet, oops, fat finger's connected to the thigh bone's connected to the knee bone. The decking's not yet connected to the hull, but once we get the deck all on, rubber bands are your friend. So it's a little bit bendy, the good ship Empress of Australia. So what I found is putting a couple of rubber band around each end, just holding it until the glue sets. It's not destructive and it's quite effective. I thought this was going too good to be true. Just up to put the decals on, and guess what? I suppose 60 years sitting in a box hasn't done them the world of good. So that one just disintegrated the moment it hit the water. So I'm not quite sure how the others are going to go, which is disappointing. But as I said, 60 years sitting in a box. It's probably, it's amazing that's been the only casualty so far. So I'll have to think of how we get around it. Paints might be your friend. Okay, we got the little rudders and, whoops, you can see a bit of the phone shadow there. Fins on. So we've got to put the anchors on yet, but they're drying. So that'll finish the base of it pretty much. And then let the top deck dry and we'll go from there. Well, I've got the hull and the decking all connected. Use the rubber bands to hold it all in place. You can see I've started to put the life rafts which are there, so that's the holders. We've got all the base done, the stabilizers, and I've got a little thing hanging there, the anchors, the rear decking door, the hinges, all in place. So we'll set the life raft holders in place tonight, let it dry, and attack it again tomorrow. Okay, to get around the decals problem, as you may earlier in the video, as soon as they hit water, they just break to bits. That one, the little one was I had just put little tiny drops of water on him and soaked, and he just broke up. I have actually cut them out and used like a craft glue or wood glue, well, craft glue, paper glue, to attach them. So seems to be working well so far on that bit. I'm not sure what to do on the rest of it, but anyway, we'll finish the construction and go from there. Okay, she's finished. I had some trouble with the decals, as I mentioned earlier. So I had to go with painting the funnel, the stack. Not the best, but anyway, it's pretty good. So next picture will be in its final resting spot. Got to find somewhere to display it.